Have you imagined AI agent working inside a closed system? In this project, we see how it works. Hi everyone, I'm Rogelio, and this is AI Learning Platform. You can define and run AI agent on a cloud infrastructure. This agent helps you improve and learn about any topic you choose. Now, let's see how to set it up. Well, this is the AI Learning Platform website. In this website, we can see everything about the AI Learning Platform. In the documentation, we can see the core concepts like architecture, the agent concept, the security sections, and everything. You can take some minutes to read about that. So now we are going to install the AI Learning Platform. First, we need to install the prerequisites. So check if you have installed the Kin, the kubectl, the Helm, and the Docker. After that, we are going to follow the installation steps. So the first steps is clone the repository and create the kinda cluster. So let me copy here and paste in the terminal. Okay, so now I am going to create the kinda cluster. Once the kind cluster is installed, we need to install the CRDs used in your project. So let's go back to the website and copy all this code. Now let's go back to the website and copy the kcloud install. At this point, it's important to configure our kcloud username. So let me go back to your website and copy this code and paste in your terminal. So we need to go to localhost in this port and here we need to use the default credential admin. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is create our Helm. Okay, so now we need to create your username. It's important to check this option. So now we need to create a credential to each user. Again, it's important to check this option be off. So now we need to create our client. So let me click in client section and in create client button. And click in next. and we need to add an asterisk in this valid redirect URIs. Since we have a government policy that only accepts requests from a specific audience, we need to create it here. So let me click in client scope and create the client scope. So now we need to click in mappers and configure a new mappers. Here we need to choose audience. And in the included client audience sections, we need to select our client. In my case, agent client. So now I need to go into client, and into my agent client I need to click in client scopes and add client scope. Here I need to check the audience and add like a default. Alright, so now we can go back to your website. And now we can install our database. Let me go back to our website and install the OpenTelemetry collector. Finally, we are going to install our KAgent and our agent gateway. Before creating the Docker images and uploading them to the cluster, we need to set the API keys. To do that, you have to copy this code in this file. You have to look in the API key part. So now you have to paste your token, your provider, and your model. This project supports OpenAPI Provider and Gemini. So if you want to use Gemini, only you should change it part. In my case, I want to use OpenAI. So I will to paste the token here and save that. We have to do the same thing for the template agent. So in your website, we need to copy this, and here we have to paste our OpenAPI token. After that, we can upload the Docker images. So let me copy here. Now we can install our KAgent. So in the website, I'm going to copy this code and paste in your terminal. At this point, we need to check our MCP server application. After our MCP server application be running, finally we can create our orchestrator agent. Now I'm going to use KAgent interface to see my agent. So this is the orchestrator agent. I'm going to send it that I want to learn about Kubernetes. The agent will assess that I want and then recommend some topics. I will choose this first one. Alright, so at this point, the orchestrator agent have create a new agent. So I'm going to the home and we can see the new agent here. So now I can use it. The agent will send me some content to start it and then send me a test to see my gaps. So it is all. Thanks for watching.